Doing today? Hope you all doing good tonight. Oh no, it's stuck to the mat. There we go. Um, Want to welcome y'all to Dusty and Dice. Trying to get my stuff all situated here. Okay. While I'm doing that tonight, we're gonna play Vainglory's Grotto. It's the Kinfire Delve. Maybe you've seen my other Kinfire videos, but they were Callus's lab, so this will be a different delve. I have the rules right here in case I forget something, which happens from time to time. Let's crack open the dice. And I did get everything kind of pre-shuffled here. That way, you know, you guys didn't have to watch me shuffle a bunch of cards and stuff. Oh my goodness. Fingers don't want to open package. Actually, while I'm doing this, we'll get some music kind of going in the background. Because I dig some music. You guys might not be able to hear it too well. I'm going to keep it kind of low because my kids are heading to bed, so you guys might not hear it a whole lot. Normally I'm jamming out pretty hardcore, but man, these guys don't want to come out of here. Okay. All right, get our progress tokens. If you've never seen Kinfire Delve, it's like a dungeon crawl, but in like card form. It's pretty neat how they did it. Oh, my proof of purchase. Nice. So, progress token right there. And real quick before I get started, shout out to Ken, my DM. He's also a big supporter of my channel, and he was generous and donated this playmat and this and the Vainglory set. So I just want to shout him out, and if you want to check out his YouTube channel, it's at the Idiovision. And he does like stuff over there. You can also leave comments about how he should kill my Daggerheart character. And all right, so part of Kinfire Delve is there's 3 versions of the end boss. You don't know which one you're going to get. You just put it there. It says the collector. When attempting a challenge, it gains +1 difficulty for every other challenge with the same name in play. Okay. These are the like generals. We're gonna set them off to the side. And then the rule book says if it's your first time playing, even though it's not my first time playing Kinfire Delve, it is my first time playing Vainglory's Grotto. It's said to use these 4 challenges first. So Crystal Caves, which requires 7 progress. If I win, it charges my lantern, and if I lose, I retreat 2 cards. And then it's an obstacle, and it says when attempting this challenge, if you roll I think that's the light side, you complete it. Cool. Trap, the 3 fountains, requires 11 progress. If I win, it delves 3. If I lose, it injures me 1. If failed, suffer +1 damage for every other 3 fountains in play. If completed, triple its reward for every other 3 fountains in play. Nice. Puzzle the Maze requires 7 progress. If I complete it, it delves 2. If I fail to complete it, I have to discard 2 cards. If completed, complete all other copies of the maze in play. If failed, discard 1 additional card for each other copy of the maze in play. And then Combat Great Stag requires 6 progress, delves 2. If I fail, it does 1 damage. Any other challenge that deals damage to you deals 1 additional damage. Darn. Okay, so those are the 4 challenges that it said to start with. I'm going to set my health to 10. All right, now time to choose a character. And I was hard pressed because I really wanted to play Core, but Core says self-sacrificing, and I don't know if that's going to work great with a solo run. And then there's Asha of Brillbrook, which is, if I had to guess, I would say that she's like an evil drow with like a weird mechanical hand. I really like Core though. You know what? I'm gonna go Core anyway. We'll see. Maybe that's a mistake. Maybe Core's more meant for a 2-player game. But I just like Core, and I like his little companion. His little companion is cute. Core says, self-sacrificing. When any seeker fails a challenge, that includes Core, you may reduce any damage suffered by 1 for each shield token on that seeker's current action or boosts. Okay. Check out the Core art and his little companion, little familiar. And then this is the Lantern card. It starts face down, but what it does is it says Adamant Blazing Crown. It will do 5 progress. After this action, add 3 progress to all other challenges. Wow. So anyway, it's face down for now until I charge my Lantern. I'll take my Core deck, give it a good shuffle. I don't remember how well I shuffled this, so I'm going to take an extra second to shuffle my my character deck. All right. Okay. And let me just double check. But I think if I'm playing solo, I want to say it's, what, 8 cards? 1 seeker, yeah, 8 cards. Okay, so I'm going to draw my 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got to delve 3. What's that? The delve discard, yeah. Okay, now let's read this. Welcome to the world of Atios. I want to say Adios. Yeah. After thousands of years, the Starless Nights have returned. Wherever their darkness falls, landscapes are twisted beyond recognition and entire cities are swallowed without a trace. Only the light of Kinfire can protect from the Starless Nights, and only the town of Dinlux is known to still possess a Kinfire lighthouse. From its city gates, members of the Seekers Guild venture out wielding their Kinfire lanterns, allowing them to journey outside the protected area without fear. Your mission. Guildmaster Lyra, the head of the Seekers Guild, addresses you before sending you on your mission. Since the Starless Nights have returned, other myths of old have re-emerged as well. One of those legends is the Well of Atios. The wells are places where normal rules don't apply, with reality itself warped by each well's master into a reflection of itself. Our mages have discovered that the wells of legend are real, and that they are steadily growing in power. If we don't regularly disperse their energies with the help of Kinfire lanterns, the masters will be unleashed upon the world to do as they please. Today I am sending you to the well known as Vainglory's Grotto. The writings say that Vainglory is a powerful and capricious being who treasures beauty above all else. But they warn that terrible dangers are often concealed behind this well's facade. Seek out victory and return safely. All right, let's do it. Okay. Start of the turn. Let's see what we got in the hand. So red, it's tireless. It does 3 progress. It does have a shield token. or a shield emblem. If played as the last card in your hand, draw a new hand of cards without gaining an exhaustion. I like that. And can boost for +2 red or green. Aftershock. Progress 3. Can be red or green. After this action, choose another challenge. For every shield you discard, add 2 progress to that challenge. Wow. +2 to a green if I boost. Flickers! Flickers! I don't know if that's the name of the little familiar dude. I would guess so, but super cute. Like a moth squirrel thing. I don't know. It's two progress. It's a white card. It does have a shield emblem. If you complete the challenge you're attempting, delve 3. That's nice. And then you can boost with +1 and a shield icon. Guarded Strike. It's blue, does 3 progress, has a shield emblem. After this action, draw 2 cards. It boosts blue, +1, and a shield emblem. Let's see, Earthblood Vial. It's red or blue, does 2 progress, has a shield emblem, and says ignore any damage you suffer this turn. Nice. It boosts red for +1 and a shield emblem. Incredible Strength. It's red or green. It does 2 progress, +2 if attempting an obstacle. Nice. It boosts white +1 or +3 versus an obstacle. Taunt! I like it. Does 0 progress, but it's a red card. Does 0 progress, but it has 2 shield emblems. It boosts for a +1 white or a +3 versus a combat, and it boosts with +2 shields. Post. It's a red-green card. Does 2 progress. Discard when a challenge deals damage to a seeker to add 2 progress to that challenge. Then draw a card. I like it. Okay, so that's our hand. Okay, start of the turn. So now I got to choose a challenge. A challenge that I want to face. A lot of my cards are red and or green. So let's see what we got. I kind of don't like this stag, so let's beat up this stag. Let's see. Kind of want to save Tireless. I'm going to play Earthblood Vial. I'm going to choose red, because it can be red or blue. It does 2 progress. And it says, ignore any damage I would suffer this turn. Okay, so now we're going to roll. I need red or whites. Red and whites. So I got 2. So a red and a white. So I do another 2 progress to the Great Stag. Because I technically failed the challenge because I didn't do 6 in a turn. It would normally deal 1 damage to me, but my Earthblood Vial says ignore any damage I would suffer this turn. So that damage is ignored. Alright, and if you haven't seen my other Kinfire Delve videos, you don't draw at the beginning or end of your turn. You draw when you want to take one of these exhaustion cards, and the exhaustion cards are very bad, so you try to draw as little as possible. Okay, so then it would be the end of turn. I don't draw or anything, there's no end of turn effects, and so now it's the start of the next turn. I'm going to take on Let's see. I am going to take on... shoot. I'm going to take on the Great Stag again. I'm not going to burn a card. I'm just going to roll it. I need 2 progress. It could be red, it could be white, whatever it is. Oh, got a red and a white. So there's 2 progress. That would bring it up to 6 progress on the Great Stag, which is what I needed to beat it. Okay, so that is a challenge completed. The loot or what have you, I can't remember what it's called, is to delve 2. So that means that we take 2 cards off of the well deck. The well is essentially the dungeon. Okay. And then we replace the Great Stag with Obstacle, Hall of Memory. It's a blue card, requires 11 progress. If beat, it delves 4. If I lose, I got to discard 1 card. If completed, return the action you played this turn to your hand. Ooh, I like that. Okay. All right, so now I'm looking at my hand and seeing which one we're going to go after. Let's see. I know 11's really high, though. I ain't gonna lie. 11 is really high. Oh, man. Let's see. Man, 11 is really, really stinking high, though. 3, 6. Dang. Let's see. When attempting this challenge, if you roll a light symbol. So what I'm seeing from Core already is that he has some really great cards, but like the progress that he puts down with each card is not a whole lot. Where some of the other heroes can really get to some higher numbers. It seems like he is much better at defending, which makes sense. He's kind of like the paladin type, I guess. Oh, I think that means that my... I think that means that my... Hold on. I think my speaker's about to die. And I kind of want my music to go because I don't want... I don't want y'all to... Sometimes my kids are still talking and stuff in the other room. And I don't want you guys to... Okay. I'm back. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay. All right, you know what? You know what? I'm going to go all in. I'm going to go for Hall of Memory. Why not? Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's go all out, bro. Guarded Strike. So there's 3. And then let's boost it with Incredible Strength, which gives it another +3 because it's versus an obstacle and it's white. So 3, 6. 3, 6. 3, 6, 7, 8 is how I'll boost it. All right. I need blues or white. I need 3 progress, right? 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I need 3 progress. Well, I didn't get 3 progress. Let's put it that way. So 3, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So those cards get burned. I didn't roll any progress, and that means that I failed the challenge and have to discard a card. Gonna discard Aftershock. Now, Guarded Strike said after this action, draw 2 cards. So now that we've kind of resolved everything, I'm gonna draw those 2 cards. I got Heart of Kinfire, which is a white card, does 2 progress, does have a shield. After this action, you may suffer 1 damage, which can't be prevented, to either charge my lantern or get rid of 1 exhaustion. And then the other one was a blue card, Pierce Defenses, does 4 progress. I don't roll this turn, and it can boost a red or a blue card. All right. All right, so that's the end of the turn. Start of my next turn. I'm going to go after Hall of Memory, and I'm going to play Flickers. If I complete the challenge I'm attempting, delve an additional 3. It does 2 progress. So I'm at 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I just need to roll 1 progress. I need to roll blue or a white. Just 1. Oh, got the white and the blue. So, yeah, baby. There's 2 progress. So that completes Hall of Memory. Okay, so Hall of Memory says, if completed, return the action you played this turn to your hand. So I'm going to return Flicker to my hand. But Flicker also says, if I complete the challenge that I'm attempting, delve 3. So there's 3 plus the 4 I already get to delve. So I get to delve 7 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now I replace the Hall of Memory with Puzzle, the Filigree Clock? Filigree? I don't know how to pronounce it. It's late. I'm sorry. It's a green card. 12 progress, dude. If I pass, I get to draw 3 cards. If I fail, I retreat 1. If completed, I may either charge my lantern or get rid of an exhaustion. Okay. Man, well, these cards feel like big risk, big reward. You dig what I'm saying? I am... Let's see. Man, I think I want to go after either the maze or the 3 fountains, because these ones kind of do more if other copies of them come into play, so I kind of want to get rid of them. I think I want to go after the fountains if I have the cards, which I kind of don't. Dang. Kind of don't have the cards to do that, but I can kind of prevent the damage. Alright, I'm going to play 2 progress. It is a shield icon. It says, after this action, I may suffer 1 damage, which can't be prevented to either to charge my lantern or get rid of 1 exhaustion. And then I'm going to... Let's see. And I'll just roll it out, I guess. Nothing. Nothing. So I only did 2 progress. It would normally deal 1 damage to me, but it says, but Core's power says, when any seeker fails a challenge, you may reduce any damage suffered by 1 for each shield on that seeker's current action or boost. I have 1 shield that prevents 1 damage, and the fountains would deal 1 damage. And it says, after this action, I may suffer 1 damage if I do, so I'm going to take 1 damage from Heart of Kinfire. And I'm going to charge my lantern. All right. So, on my turn, I am going to... On my turn, I am going to use my lantern and go after the 3 fountains. So my lantern gives me 5. Six, seven. Seven, so 5, 6. So we'll put 6 progress on the fountains, and we'll see what we roll. Woo! That gives us an additional 3. So what did we get? 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. That was what we needed. But bam! If completed, triple its reward for every other the 3 fountains in play. Well, there isn't any 3 fountains in play other than this one. So we're going to delve 3. Replace that. And my lantern also says, after this action, add 3 progress to all other challenges. So 3, 3, 3. You know what? Vainglory does count as a challenge, so I am going to put 3 on her as well. All right. Start of a new turn. I'll take on the maze, and it has 3 on it. I'll just play Pierce Defenses, which does 4, and I don't roll. So that does an auto 7, or that brings it up to 7. So I pass that. I delve 2. And then replace. Alrighty. Let's see. I'll take on the Crystal Caves, and I'll use Flickers. So that puts 2 on there. Brings me up to 5 on that one. So we need green or white, and we need 2 of them. Come on, baby. Damn it. Darn it. Sorry. So that brings me to 6 on that one. And it says that I retreat 2, which means 2 of my delved cards go back on top of the delved deck. Or the well deck. Alright, end of the turn. Nothing to resolve, so start of my next turn. And okay. Whew. I'm going to take on the Marionette. And I'm going to use Tireless. So there's 3 progress. And I got to roll it out. Need red or white? Red or white? I got 1 red. So I technically failed the challenge. It would deal 1 damage to me, but I have a shield icon. And when any Seeker fails a challenge, you may reduce any damage suffered by 1 for each shield that Seeker's current action or boost. So I prevent that 1 damage. But Tireless also says, if played as the last card in your hand, draw a new hand of cards without gaining an exhaustion. And that's what I'm going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's see what we got. Kindness does 2 progress. After this action, choose a Seeker to draw 2 cards. I'm by myself, so I would choose myself. Patience does, it's green, it does 2 progress. After this action, unless your hand is empty, you may return this card to your hand. Aww. Accept the blow. 6 progress, it's blue or green. It does have a shield icon. And before attempting a challenge, suffer that challenge's penalty as though you had failed it. Dag. Okay. Vengeance of Stone. 2 progress. That's a red card. Discard at the start of any turn to discard a challenge. Oh, nice. Just get rid of that. Crush. This 1 does have a shield icon. +4 if I discard a shield icon. Okay. Shard Whip. Does 3 progress. +2 for each shield in my discard. I'm about to mess some stuff up with that one. Fresh Eyes. It's blue or green, does 3 progress. If attempting a puzzle, if I roll a light symbol, it is worth an extra +2 if rolled. And then Fearless. 3 progress, it's a shield card. If I fail a combat, ignore the penalty. Okay, cool. I got some ideas already. Let's do this up. Let's see, so this does +2 for each. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7? So this would do like, so +2 for each shield. Oh, each shield I discard. I thought it said in my discard. Dang. Well, that changes things. I need to read cards more closely. I'm going to... I'll take on Guardian Beast. I'll play Fearless. So it does 3 progress. If I fail a combat, ignore the penalty. And then I'll just roll it out. Because I'm not going to take the damage. 3. Oh, I only got 1 red. Great. 4. Not exactly what I wanted to happen, but okay. Alright. End of turn, nothing happens. Start of my next turn. So 4. How risky do I want to be right now? How risky do I want to be right now? I don't think that risky, honestly. I'm going to go against Guardian Beast. I'm going to play Kindness. So that brings him up to 6. And then I'm going to boost it with Patience. 7. So I just need 1 red or white. Okay. Got it. That says I delve 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Got a maze. Okay. And then it says after this action, choose a seeker to draw 2 cards. That would be me. I don't have any cards in my deck, so I gotta shuffle up the discard. And I'm gonna draw 2 cards. I got Incredible Strength and Riposte. Repose? I don't know how to say it. Okay. Alright, so end of the turn, nothing to resolve. Start of the next turn. Is there anything I want to do at the beginning of the turn? This one says discard at the start of any turn to discard a challenge. And I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of the maze. I think it goes there. Unicorn? There's a unicorn! I already did a video where I talked about the unicorn. But anyway, the unicorn is a combat, needs 7 progress. If I win, I heal 3. If I lose, I take 1 damage. Alright, you know what? Let's take on Crystal Caves, because it's only 1 away anyway. Need a green or a white. Got 2 green, so that completes that. And I get to charge my lantern. And then it replaces with King's Ransom. It's a trap. If I pass it, I get nothing. If I fail, it does 3 damage to me. And it says that I must attempt this challenge. Wow. That stinks. Alright. Let's see. Alright, on my turn, I must attempt this challenge. Okay. I don't want to play this one, guys. I guess I'll hit the King's Ransom for 5 with my lantern. Do I want to boost it is the other question. It's 5. You know what? 6, 7. 6, 7? I mean, I guess I can roll, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, man. Yeah, I would only get 1 anyway. So good thing I did boost it. So 5 from that, 2 from the boost. There's 7. Takes care of that. I don't get anything. But my lantern says, after this action, add 3 progress to all other challenges. And, oh, the marionette is completed. Boom. And so that delves 2. And then Oh, shoot. So I got Hunting Cat, and it says when you attempt any other challenge, this cat first deals 1 damage to you. And since I got 2 of them, I really have to fight one of them, and the other one's going to deal a damage to me. Great. Oh, where'd my music go? My music just stopped. Gotta play my YouTube safe music. Okay, I know how I'm gonna do this. Well, I have a kind of a clue. I'm gonna go against this guy, which means this one's gonna deal damage to me. Brings me down to 8. I'm gonna play Accept the Blow. It says before attempting a challenge, suffer that challenge's penalty as though you failed it. So I take 2 damage. Brings me from 8 down to 6. But it gives me 6 progress. Alright. Now we roll. I just need a green or a white. Thank you, Jesus. Got a green, which means 7 on that. And so I delve 3. 1, 2, 3. What's this crazy thing do? Obstacle, the Faded Way. It says, when attempting this challenge, fail it if you roll a dark sense, complete it. X equals the progress on this challenge. Oh. A bit of a roll of the dice, if you will. Ha 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 ha. Okay. End of the turn, nothing to resolve. Start of the turn. Guess I'm gonna go after that cat. Let's see. 3. And then it says I can get a +2 for each shield I discard. And I'll discard Crush. So that becomes 5 progress. And then I'll roll it out. Need 2, either green or white. Come on, dude. 2 damage. That sucks. Alright, end of the turn, nothing to resolve. Start of my next turn. Wow, that kind of took the wind out of my sails a little bit. 3, 4, 5. I will play Incredible Strength. It already brings it up to 7. But we'll roll it. Good thing I bumped it, because that would have been another failure. So that is completed. It delves 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I got 4 health left. I'm going to attack this unicorn. I'm going to put 3 on it, and I just need to roll a green or a white. I did roll a green, which brings it up to 7 damage, which takes care of the unicorn, but I heal 3, so that brings me up to 7 health. Please don't be a red card, because Guardian Beast, nice. Couple fools. Alright. Start of my next turn, I have no cards, which means I automatically need to take a level of exhaustion. Oh, what's this one do? Each time you fail a challenge, add progress to this card. If there are ever 4 progress on it, you lose the game. If this card is returned to the exhausted deck, discard all progress from it. Okay. Well, isn't that special? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Whew. Some of these cards are a little rough, man. I don't know. Whew. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go against the Guardian Beast and play Fearless, which gives 3 progress. And if I fail, I ignore the penalty, so I'll ignore his damage if I fail. But I'm going to... Oh, what did I do? I just messed that one up. I'm going to boost it with Taunt. So +3. So 6. Got to get red or white. So I fail the challenge, okay? I take no damage because it says if I fail a combat, ignore the penalty. So I ignore that. But this one says each time I fail a challenge, add 1 progress to this card. The dice are against me tonight. All right. End of the turn. Nothing else to resolve. Next turn. I'm going to go against Guardian Beast again. Just need 1 red or 1 white. 1 red. Right? 6, 7, yeah. 8. So I delve 4. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then replace. Beloved Voice. 8 progress. If I'm successful, I delve 3. If I'm not, retreat 1. If failed, remove 1 progress from each challenge in play, including this one. Nice. Nice. And it's a trap. Oh, you know what? Let's see. I'm going to go against the filigree clock. I don't know. And adds 2 with Heart of Kinfire. I'm going to boost it with Aftershock, which puts another 2 on there. So I'm up to 10. Now let's see how much the dice hate me. I need 2 progress, either from green or white. 2 progress. Yeah! All right, me and the dice are on speaking terms again. Okay. So, if completed, I may either charge my lantern or get rid of 1 exhaustion. I'll get rid of 1 exhaustion, so I don't lose the darn game. Okay? And then Heart of Kinfire says that after this action, I may suffer 1 damage, and I can charge my lantern. Okay. And I did that. And what I get for winning that challenge is I draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to replace... Oh, what's this one? Discard all challenges in play, including this one, to the bottom of the well deck. Ugh. Alright. So, end of the turn, nothing to resolve. Start of my next turn. I don't like any of these options. All of these options. Okay, you know what? The Grand Ball then. Discard all challenges in play, including this one, to the bottom of the well deck. Ooh. -1 exhaustion, then attach this card to Vainglory. I don't have exhaustion. -1 exhaustion, then attach this to Vainglory. Great. Okay. Alrighty. All other challenges have +1 difficulty. Love that. Love that. You know, that's wonderful. Let's see. Wow, if I... This one is complete, utter frustration rage bait. It's a trap, watching glass. Requires 3 progress to complete. If I pass this challenge, I retreat 7 cards. So it hurts, it's not good if I complete it, but if it stays in play, all other challenges have +1 difficulty. Great. Love it. Good, great, wonderful. All right. So this is now technically a 9. Okay. Guarded Strike does 3 progress. All right. So now we roll. I got 1. So 1 progress. I would have failed the challenge, and I would normally take 1 damage, but because of his ability, that 1 damage is prevented, because this is a shield card. And then it says after this action, draw 2 cards. So I'm gonna draw 2. Oh, I forgot that I have my... I'm gonna wait to use that. Alright, so... Yeah, okay. I did that math right. Okay. For a second I was like, where did I get 4 progress on there? Okay. End of the turn, nothing to resolve. Start of the next turn. So it's got 4 on there. Technically it's a 9 because of the watching glass. Alright, I'll do flickers. So 2 progress. And I'll boost it. Accept the blow. 2 more progress. Brings it up to 8. So I just need to get 1 blue or 1 white. Come on, dice, don't hate me. Oh, praise the Lord. Okay. So I got 1 white. That brings it up to 9. That passes the test. Or the challenge. So I delve 3. 1, 2, 3. And Flicker says, if you complete this challenge you're attempting, delve 3. Boom. And then I would refill the card missing from the well deck, but there's nothing there, which means it's time. It's time. I don't know why I just shuffled them like that. Okay. Ready? Let's see which Vainglory we got. Okay. It's Trap Dance Macabre. Needs 18 progress. If failed, and a dark symbol is rolled, turn a face down challenge face up again. Oh. Ugh. Alright. Let's see what some of these generals do. Spidey Legs, Combat. 10 progress. If failed, discard 1 card at random. If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. Combat, the Handmaids, 13 progress. If you would place 5 or more progress on Vainglory, place it here instead. If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. Combat, Beauty, 9 progress. If you discard a challenge, suffer 2 damage. If you complete or discard this challenge, flip it over. Combat, Grace, 9 progress. If you fail it, take 2 damage. If you discard a challenge, suffer 1 damage. So it really doesn't want you to discard. Or discard challenges. Okay. No. Wheel. Let's see, I got mainly red cards. Maybe I should go after Grace. Alright, I'm going to 2. Three, 4, 5. I'll roll it out from there. Actually, no. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I ignore any damage I would suffer this turn. 6, 7. 6, 7? So 5, 6, 7. Alright. Okay. Do I want to do a straight roll? Do I trust it? I'll do crush. 8. I should have done the straight roll. Oh well. Alright, turns over. Vulnerable. Vainglory is now vulnerable to red actions. I still have the handmaids over here that if I would place 5 or more progress on Vainglory, place it here instead. Okay, I'm going to, okay, end a turn, nothing to resolve, start of the next turn. I'll do Fearless. It says if you fail a combat, ignore the penalty. I'm going to go after, go after Vainglory. And I'm going to boost it 1 as well. So there's 4. Okay, so roll was not the greatest, but I still put 1 progress on her, and I didn't roll the dark symbol, and I would have ignored it anyway. All right, end the turn. Nothing to. Right, 3, 4, 5. Oh wait, no. 3, 4, 5. That means that all would have went to her. Shoot. Okay. Okay. End a turn, nothing to resolve. Start of my next turn. Gonna go after Vainglory again. 3. I get nothing from that, and if failed, and I rolled a dark symbol, which I did, turn a face down challenge face up again. Nice. But this says if played as the last card of my hand, which it was, draw a new hand of cards without gaining an exhaustion. Okay. She is 5. Shoot. I'd really like to get rid of this. Oh, man. Let's see. I got a lot of green cards this time around. Maybe I should go for beauty now. Let's see. I go after beauty. I'll deal 5. Let's see if there's a card I want to boost it with. Five, 6, 7. I need 2, so either green or white. Of course not. 8. All right. 6, 7, 8. And I take a damage. But my lantern does 3 progress to all other challenges. Bam. Okay. Oh. All right. Start of... Well, end of the turn. Nothing to resolve. Start of my next turn. I'll go for beauty and I'll play kindness, which puts me over the limit but lets me draw 2 cards. Okay. I'll roll just for the fun of it. Oot. Oh, I didn't have to. Nice. Alright. So Vainglory is now vulnerable to green actions. Cool. Alright, end of the turn, start of my next turn. I wonder if you discard a challenge, suffer 1 damage. I wonder if that applies if that's the card that I'm targeting. Alright, so I am going to... So the start of my turn. I think I'm going to go after the handmaids. And 8. So she's got 8 on her right now. 9, 10. Um, 11, 12. Just need to roll a blue or a white. There's a blue. So 2, 3, 4, 5. That should put her 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. Alright, and after this action I may suffer 1 damage, which can't be prevented. And I'll charge my lantern. Y'all see where this is going? Alright, end of the turn, nothing to resolve. Start of the next turn. Going at Vainglory, I'll use my lantern. So there's 5, and then I'll boost it. Let's see, she's vulnerable to green cards. So... trap. Five. Use Vengeance of Stone, which gives it +2 boost as a green card. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17, 18, 19. So that would be enough. It says, if failed and I roll dark, and a dark thing is rolled, then turn a challenge face that's face down, face up. But I didn't fail because I have enough to beat her. 5, 6, 7. 6, 7 added to 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12 puts me at 19 progress on Vainglory when I only needed 18, which means Vainglory is defeated. Bom, bom, bom. I have won the game. I can now report back to Lyra of the Seekers Guild that Vainglory's Grotto has been cleared of all evil. That the challenge that this starless knight posed for the world has now been silenced. Thanks to Core and the little one known as Flicker. We are victorious! What? Get a little West Coast. Victory lap. Bam! Alright. Well, it's getting late, everybody. Thank you for watching. And thank you to Ken at the Idiovision for Kinfire Delve, Vainglory, and the awesome playmat. I hope I was in frame the whole time, hopefully. Hopefully this has been in frame as well. That's Ken's That's Ken's YouTube channel if you want to go check him out. Yeah, so shout out to Ken. Thank you, buddy. This was super fun. And I hope y'all dug it. And there'll be more stuff on the way. You know, I have a shelf of shame full of games that will be making its way slowly but surely onto the channel. So, and I have enough games, but I'm always looking out for good deals. So, you know, more and more may be added to the collection in time, but I've kind of slowed down a little bit because I have a pretty good amount, and I have some really great games that I want to play and do videos for you guys. As well as I have a couple role-playing book videos that I still have to do. So, anyway, enough of that jazz. You've been watching Dusty and Dice. Thank you all for watching and hanging out with me. Some tough moments there. The dice didn't like me a couple times, but praise the Lord, that ended up working out in the end. Anyway, if you don't know the motto, you're about to learn the motto. It's trust Jesus, grow daily, and enjoy games. You've been watching Dusty and Dice. You know all that good YouTube jazz. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you liked any of this. If there was a moment of this that you even liked, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And until next time, my friends, God bless.